I still don't believe she's recording.
But let me see the... Can you see me in it?
Yeah, you can. It's a wide angle lens. Yep. She's very good.
Now you're here with my brother Peter. Say hello, Peter.
How are you getting on?
Now Peter has a Range Rover purchase himself, and Tyler was as good as me, and he'd get a reliable machine, but clearly he did not, and we have a few issues, and really he can go into detail about the issues he's had. I think about every Range Rover he's ever had, because all mine worked, but his didn't. So he'll begin now and fill you in with all the wee bits of what's wrong, the hassle, the inconvenience of what it causes, really the thing that takes out your whole life. But it does make you learn things, but stuff that you never thought you would need to know, but it does. So I'll let Peter speak and discuss it all.
Well, first of all, it does make you a mechanic.
It does.
I've learned a lot in my Land Rover ownership. But
what have you learned, Peter?
I've learned everything. Everything.
Every single car in the world, you can relate.
I can relate to all the problems. But no, basically what we're having today, the main issue today, there's a few wee things that need to be tidied up. It's a Range Rover 3.6 TDV8. There's a few issues that need tidied up with it, but the main issue is...
He should have bought a 4.4, but he went for 3.6.
That for now. The main issue is air suspension. There's air suspension problems with it. It's not raising up at the front. I think I've narrowed it down to the front right valve block. Maybe there's wiring problems, different things. So there's a few wee tests we need to do. But at the moment, there's lovely all-terrain tyres on it. But the problem is when the suspension is down, it's literally rubbing, because they're so big, it's rubbing against the arches. So we can't actually drive it, not like it has standard tyres. So we can't drive it. So we're actually going to get a trailer, and we're going to put it on the trailer, and then we're going to bring it out to a house with a lift. My cousin's house, Stephen's cousin as well, and we're going to put it on the lift, and we're going to start delving into it, see can we actually fix it.
And what else was wrong with this Jeep before? Well, it was working perfect, but what happened to cause...
Well, I've had bad luck with 3.6s, but what happened to this particular one was the turbos went.
How did they go?
They just blew.
You were, as your father would say, you were revving the engine.
I was revving it, I was accelerating, but that was not... that's why they blew, but they were going to blow anyway. Would you say that we were going to blow
After
anyway?
you replaced the pipes, was it not?
No, I blanked the EGR.
That's right, then you were just...
No, just accelerating, not fall foot to the board.
Clearly he wasn't able to handle it.
But anyways, look, there's new turbos, everything's working perfectly in this Jeep now, basically bar the air suspension. So hopefully today we'll get it working. If we cannot get it working, I have bypass kits so we can at least get it drivable. But yeah, we'll get it going. So that's the plan for today.
Follow us along, see what you think. We'll see what we can do. We mightn't fix anything, we can try, and
we will fix.
And that'll be it. We might. Okay. Best of luck. We're going to see what happens.
Okay, so what we've just done is we've put the trailer on the Jeep.
I should lead.
Sorry, you lead.
In my own video. So what we've done now, we put the trailer on the Jeep. We got a compressor. As every job, it was wired in.
It wasn't easy.
It was wired into a milking parlour of some sort, and we got her out, and we're continuing on the journey now to go and pick up the TDV8.
How'd she tow?
The Discovery tow's fine. It is what it is. I think the engine really could do with having a wee bit more power. Like it's perfect, but I mean, if it had the 3.6 TDV8 engine in it, just as I said, the bigger unit of this, it would be an absolutely brilliant tow vehicle. But that said, it's starting off from a very good point. So yeah, it's quite good. Like it's up to speed, and you wouldn't even know the trailer is behind you.
Right, so as you can see here, back is kind of working, front is not. We need to get this tyre off, and we need to get that archway off, whatever it's called, and to get a look in there at the valve block. I'm just going to run to this trailer here now and see what we get on.
I also bought these over here.
Little connectors. Here's some, and there's more, and they're in the van in town. Hold on. There's more wee connectors. So we'll be able to bypass suspension if we really need to anyway. So we're well we're well set.
No. Straighten up and go forward here. Yep. Forward. Keep coming forward now. Forward. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Come on. Stop. Perfect. Perfect. Looks good.
Did we damage anything?
Nope.
No.
So now we are driving along and we got the Range Rover on the back. Find the weight and you know it's there, but at the same time it's no problem. It's nice and a nice gentle cruise and we're just tipping along.
Gentle cruise.
Nice.
Here,
But you have to watch there with that trailer too, because it isn't a car transport trailer, it's a flatbed, so it's quite higher up than what it should be, so it does make the load more wobbly, so you have to be careful when you're driving, because it definitely is top heavy, and in these weather conditions of 4, 5 degrees, snow, ice, you can lose it easy enough, so just take your time and get there in the end.
Watch this man now. Watch, remember the back of the Jeep is higher. The Jeep is higher behind us.
So what am I going under?
Just if there's low branches.
Like it is
I know it's not that high either.
It's not even as high as a van.
Oh, well, it's high enough now.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be far off a high roof.
It could be higher.
It wouldn't be much higher than a high roof.
Ah, be higher. High enough.
Now we look at the continuing on of the project, and we got some good news. Good news in camp. We fitted a new air strut and we've got that working. It's actually very easy to do if you do want to do it. It's 2 bolts here, a bolt here, disconnect all them and the air line on top, and inside here there's 3 bolts and it pops straight out. Anyone could do it in about 20 minutes. The whole job from start to finish. So we did that, and then over here, inside here there was that wee valve block. Messed around with the wires, pushed it in out, probably they were a bit damp or loose, and now it's all started working. That was the front valve block for doing that.
We hope it's right.
We hope it's right. We have to still program in the heights, the different heights. Now I unscrewed these side steps because they're in an awful state, so there's 2 bolts on each side, so when I was up on the lift I just says to hell with it, and I unscrewed both of them, and now so we're ready to go, and we hope it works. Like, you know, we don't really know, will it? But it should. Fingers crossed. As you see in here, the compressor is in bits, but everything's basically been replaced, so she's ready to go. So we'll report back once it's down on the ground, tyres on, and see if it raises up. Go on, actually. Oh, and we're going to raise it up. I'm not sure if it's in the right place, but
It is in the right place.
we will find out. Here, are they in the right place?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I hope so. Check.
I ain't going anywhere anyway. Ah, yeah. In fairness.
Yes, it seems alright. Just want to report now, as you can see, a panel came off when we were taking off the side step. We had a bit of a rush. So you can see, we'll put that back on, and the other side it has to come off as well. We got the suspension to work, and it seems to be doing a good job. So now let's take off this side step as well, and we will see how we get on. Just taking off the side step. You want to take off that side trim as well first, so you don't break it.
Using a 10 socket.
It is a 10 socket, yeah. There, one is out. No. Next one.
But this all must have been treated at some stage. See here, look. Some description in here.
Oh yeah, you can see this paint over it or something.
Or painted or something, I don't know.
Yeah, probably sanded it.
Looks alright though.
Yeah, she's sound like, yeah.
Look, we'll keep at it. Hello, dog. Don't come over at all.
No, that dog won't be. That dog will jump all over you.
Nope, doesn't like you.
He's afraid of Stephen.
Ah. Well, take her down.
Take it up.
You go down. No, you won't pull it, you'll break. Right.
What's here? But it's safer to do it down. Look. Oh, yeah.
8's in.
A size 8.
You have to size
Spanner,
it.
spanner.
Oh, spanner, yeah.
I think I'm going new ones of these. I think there's holes in them. If you know what I'm saying.
They're a common enough part though, to be cheap.
I'll show it the right colour thing.
But you can spray it. Be good enough for a man like yourselves. For a man who likes it perfect.
It might be good enough. Ah, it's not me, so. Yeah. I like the side steps usually, but like, too much.
Oh, I think it's nicer without.
Do you? They're handy
I
sometimes.
do. It looks more elegant.
Close up.
Because usually they're all damaged, as we can see here, and rusted.
It's funny, only one side is rusted. Turn out.
Not too bad, is it?
Here's one hole. Two holes. Wouldn't mind that too. Yeah, that's alright, isn't it?
She'll do it the finest.
No, the other side, we have to fix that. That could be harder. Easier said than done.
As you can see here, I kicked. There was an inside of last week. I didn't know it was attached, and I kicked it, and it came off here. But that is a common place to come off, anyways.
Here we are, look. Gentlemen.
But you might well remove.
Stephen took this off.
I took it off, yes.
Here's one we prepared earlier.
We'll take this off and see if we get on. Bit of rust in there, but it's badly rusted. I think it's spanner on. It's funny now, this side is so much more rust than the other one. Look at that. That's strange. I know, we were just saying, it's amazing. If you want to know, hold on for a second. Sorry. If you want to know, if you want to have a lot of friends, it's like buying a trailer. Buy a lift, and you'll be so surprised how many friends you have.
That's actually good.
I have a trailer and I have so many friends, especially when people have trailer jobs on. It's amazing.
Actually, can I borrow your trailer?
Of course, yeah,
No, I'm actually being serious.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. I need it, yeah.
yeah.
Needs it.
No, it's fine, yeah, no bother, yeah.
Sound, yeah. But, yeah, no. I'll be over tomorrow evening so far.
You actually have a tow bar on the back of the BMW.
Yeah, I know, but I'll borrow your Jeep then.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to have friends that have Jeep and trailers.
We're comparing a Land Rover and calling it a Jeep, because a Jeep is actually an American made.
Oh, yes, I made that mistake. Apologies.
I'm only saying it because the comments people will say things.
Yeah.
See here, look. Why don't you just pull it? You won't pull it.
Cut it out, no?
Here, we'll have to. It's attacked. See, look, it's. I don't know would you do that too easily, would you? No, you would actually.
You would, yeah.
Well, I have it in here.
We're having enough of this to get in there.
I see ferment.
Same here.
No, that's, yeah.
That's probably on the one, is it?
No, this is
what's on
we're
the
taking
other
off
side?
this. We're not using the mud flap again. We're only using.
Do you have a vice grip? Oh yeah, no, you have the pliers. Yeah.
Yeah, pliers. Should see it there.
Yeah.
Would you?
Put the camera there for a minute.
All we want to do is take off this.
I know. This isn't a good jacket, no?
Well done. Oh, there's still a sharp piece here. I'm after.
Where's that?
You've cut
There.
yourself.
Yeah, there's a bit. Yeah, look at it. Here, I'll take that off.
Oh no, you can't really go. Can't grind on that side. You see?
Hey, hang on. This might.
Health and safety pack, please, quick.
Brake cleaner and straight on.
Do we just?
Quick.
Alright, so I'm just twisting this thing around
Twisting
with the pliers.
pulling it out.
Yeah, no, but that's it. Like that'll come out. Like.
Well done.
Okay. And where's the other bit gonna?
I think that's a lot. We'll now report back when we're putting it on the Jeep. And he goes off to get his
no,
wee bit of
that's
tissue.
two bits there.
Let me see.
There's one and there's two.
No, well done. We'll try putting this back on again. It's all rusted, but maybe just just hammer. I should really work for Land Rover. That is. Is that what I'm right thinking? It's perfect. I believe.
It's on upside down.
No. It's perfect. Oh no, so I want to say good night. We've the job done. Actually, I don't know if it's working or not because I didn't actually know. But it is done. It's up. Comment, subscribe. If you want to see more, it'll probably be broken again. Thank you. Yeah, it's a good job here. Tea. Time for tea.